What's going on, boys? I come to you with a massive heavy heart and a message for you to take massive action immediately as to watching this video. All right, I was just making that last video and I was saying fakeness and deception at the last minute there. My boss was calling me up. Answer the phone. He says, hey, one of the coworkers had just died from a car crash. Okay, this guy looked like he was in his 60s. He was almost 90, and you know, he would tell me that the simplest things in life is just the best way to do it. You know, the baby shampoo for your hair. You just want to wash the hair. You don't want to put all that crazy stuff in it. The saline solution for your nose so you don't get sick. Because his dad was a chemist, and he knew that that's how you defeated bacteria and viruses. The guy claims he hasn't been sick in 40 years. He would park a mile away from the office so he would walk in, so he'd get his steps in. So he'd do his exercises in the morning. He was a creature of routine and habit, probably due to the military, but I tell you what, he had so much money he didn't have to sit there and continue to work. And so it's with heavy heart that I have to hear that news that he is gone now, within a blink of an eye. And so what does that mean for you? Are you ready to die? Have you done everything you want to do here? Are you still waiting to figure out what business to do? Are you still waiting to figure out what you want to do with your life at 40 years old? Are you still thinking about going back to school? Thinking about what? Start doing action. You don't know how long you have here, and I don't either. And that scares me a lot. That's why I squeeze time. Time management is so massive right now for me that I feel behind. And you should too. If you're listening to this, you should feel inspired to start moving, because I'll tell you what, if it's not cancer, if it's not some heart condition or whatnot, and you're insecure, you got to start getting secure, because pretty soon it's going to be too late. You're going to be pushing up daisies and no one's going to care. I don't think your confidence is going to get any more eroded than in the ground. All right? The whole world is full of analogies. The whole world, I don't want to say is against you, but it's definitely not very easy out here. And whatever it is you want to do, I need you to start doing it. Because no one's waiting around. You're waiting around for yourself. You've got to believe in yourself first. All right? A lot of that starts with the gym. Why is the gym such a big deal, John? Why do you keep bringing it up? Because that's where your mind starts getting trained first, because then you can see the change in your body, and that positive feedback loop keeps going back and forth, and you're able to think bigger, right? And when you can think bigger, you can actually act on that thinking, because the vision is now here. Okay, I tell you guys to write stuff down on paper, because now you can actually clearly see it, carry it around with you, put it on your walls, and then make that a reality. That's why I call it dominating reality, so that we can go and attack our missions. Now, I don't want this video to go on very long. I just wanted to come on here and say, guys, we've got to have a way better sense of urgency. Stop scrolling on TikTok, wasting your time. If you're going to do it, okay, set a timer on it though, and make sure you're getting other things done. Because what is life? You know, I'm a very deep person. Let's talk about it. What do you think the point of life is? Is it just you're supposed to go to school, get a good job, have some kids, and then die? Is that what it is? What happens to your soul afterwards? All right, that's something that really scares me a lot, is what happens after death? Who really knows? No one's came back to really report. You can only speculate. I would hazard to guess that you're probably going to go to either heaven or hell, but you know, who's to say for sure? And so one of the biggest things you can do is try to prepare yourself to go ahead and get ready for whatever's going to happen. And so that's why I ask you guys, are you ready to die? If you're not, maybe it's time we start stepping up our game. That business we wanted to start, that we started up before it's too late. That legacy we want to make for our kids and family one day, that we start pushing that direction so we can build our character up, so then one day they can be like, wow, this was my great granddad, and look how much of a leader he was, a warrior, someone who was patient and kind, right? This is what we aspire to be. At least I do. And I think if you guys are watching this, you do as well. If you don't, then I don't know why you're watching this. You know, it's going to be sad one day when you have to report back to God one day what you did. But anyway, that's for you to decide, right? So just things for you to think about. But yeah, you know, I harp all the time that time is our biggest asset, that we don't have a lot of it. So enjoy every moment of it, to do our best. And I think a lot of us are racing to that finish line, but once we get to the finish line, it's like, oh, we're here, now what? And so if we can just enjoy the process of what is to come and what's happening, it's going to be a lot better for us. And I understand the reasons to want to hop, because life is short, you don't know what's going to happen, YOLO, but you got to do things smart as well, right? So that's just what I got for you boys today. Hope you guys having a good weekend. Today's Saturday. And I can't even imagine what that family is going through right now. And it hits a lot harder when it's somebody you know, okay? I know this guy, and then I also have known people that have died, my friends and whatnot, due to all certain circumstances. Young, old, doesn't matter. And so don't think you're going to make it to 65 and then get your 401k and retire. That is not guaranteed. You are not guaranteed tomorrow, man. And it's actually mine. It's super scary. So I'm thankful for every single day that I have. That's why I push it every single day. You guys are seeing me do it. And just enjoy the relationships you have with people, even if it's dramatic. You know, try to get the best out of things. Look at people in the best light possible. Don't focus on the negatives. Look at the positives. Train your brain that way. And you're going to live a happy life, okay? So take care. I'll see you boys in the next video. Keep dominating your reality in this world full of fakeness and deception to live out the truth, all right? So I'll see you boys later.